So, hey guys, I guess I can finally mention that in a couple of weeks, probably by the time that this officially posts, we will be heading to formerly known as Star Trek Las Vegas, has been officially renamed the 55-year mission tour. It's a big Star Trek convention in Las Vegas, and apparently CBS and Creation did not renew their contract for one reason or another. And so it is an unofficial Star Trek convention now instead of the official con. But I don't think it'll change too much. I know it'll probably change like the the banners and stuff that they have around, but I think the functionality of the con will largely be the same. But to that end, we're looking forward to going now that the pandemic is well, I don't necessarily want to say abating, but I'm really hoping it comes together because last year we had planned, well, in 2018 we went and we had a great time. 2019 we had to choose because BronyCon, the last BronyCon, was the same weekend as Star Trek Las Vegas, so we had to make a call. And we decided, since Star Trek Las Vegas was likely to continue and BronyCon was not, that it was the obvious choice. Had I known then what I know now, I might have made a different decision. But I mean, it's you can't tell the future, so and we had a good time at BronyCon 2019. Don't get me wrong, we enjoyed it quite a bit. But in any case, we had planned to go to Star Trek Las Vegas in 2020. I was going to take Jeff and Scully, and of course, then the pandemic kind of threw everybody's plans into the toilet. And then that was that. And now it looks potentially, it really looks like we're going to be able to have a convention in 2021. We might have to wear masks during the con, and if so, I can live with that. I imagine, they've already mentioned that there will probably be different protocols for the photo ops, which is fine with me, because, last time we did a photo with Linda Park, she didn't want to get her child sick, so she asked for no hugs and no no touching, all that stuff, which I mean is fine with me, because I think in years past they had allowed people or the actors to just pretty much do whatever they wanted, within reason, of course, hug people or arm around you or whatever the case may be, and I suspect that this year that they'll let you take your mask off for the photo, and that they probably just will tell you, don't touch, don't hug, that sort of thing. Which, if that's the case, I can live with that. But got a good crop, good crop of photos planned, because the way Star Trek Las Vegas works is that you have to have tickets for photo opportunities, and I guess this is a good time to talk about the folder, because this was something that just sort of came up last time we went, because when we went on the mega vacation in 2018. And if you look at the archives of my YouTube channel, you can see the videos that I shot from both of those conventions. And with the mega vacation, there was a lot of logistics. So to keep it all straight, to keep it all in one place, I took charge, and I just kind of had what I called the folder. And inside this folder was all of the documentation we needed, all of the tickets and everything, reservation information. Anything relating to the trip was in this folder. So I took it to the con with us, and I, just carried it around with me. I think I only left the room without it once. And for the most part, I just carried it around with me. And anytime we needed to get something done, it's like, here's the autograph, the photo I want you to autograph. Here's the ticket for the photo op. Here's the schedule. This afterwards, Shrag bought me this, which is the new folder. And, inside there's all kinds of pockets with a day planning schedule and a bunch of stuff like that. So, this is pretty much my base of operations for whenever we go on a trip. And as you can tell, I bought us Starfleet uniforms for this year's convention. Because, of course, again, if you know me, I'm a huge Star Trek nerd. But to go along with that, I asked him what color he wanted. He said science, so I got him a blue uniform. And although I usually don't like to put myself in the center too much, it seemed to make sense, since I was more or less in command of the trip, that I was gonna wear a red shirt. Which of course in the 24th century is not as hazardous as it is in the 23rd. So I think I'm safe. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm enough of a main character that I would be protected by plot armor. So, But that's the plan. The schedule. We should be. That's the plan, and the trip will be good. I think it'll be fun, and when we get back, hopefully I'll have a lot of pictures and video to share. And it'll be our first trip in like a year and a half, so hopefully it'll get us back into the traveling routine. But I guess, I mean, other than that, I'm not sure if there's anything else to really relate. Oh yes, we are going to try and have dinner at Giada's restaurant in Las Vegas, Giada de Laurentiis, because usually when we go to Las Vegas, we like to have a really nice dinner at a nice restaurant at least once, because Las Vegas has a lot of restaurants from a lot of famous chefs. So, last time we went to Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen and we loved it. This time we're going to try Giada's restaurant, and, I'm looking forward to being back at the Rio. It's a really nice hotel. Apparently it's changing ownership next year, which is why the con is going to move to Bally's for 2022. But I think it'll be fine. And also supposedly it's supposed to go back to the Rio in 2023. But as long as they keep running the convention and running it the same way, I mean, I'll probably keep going. The contract for the convention apparently is now also with the a different company. I think they're called Reed Pop, and they'd run New York Comic Con, I think. And they are apparently planning on doing a roving event. The first one will be Star Trek Mission Chicago, and each year it'll be held in a different city. And supposedly this is done this way to allow more people to have access to the convention. Personally, I just kind of liked having it have a home base in Las Vegas. But, we still have the 55-year mission tour, or, the unofficial Star Trek con, or, whatever the case may be. So, we'll see. I mean, the other con is only 3 days, which kind of makes me think that I'd rather stick with Star Trek Las Vegas just to get more out of the 7 days. But, we have plenty of time to figure that out. But hopefully everything will be smooth, and I'm looking forward to it. We've got a good list of guests that we were hopefully going to be able to get photos and autographs with, and there's a couple that I want to redo since I've transitioned. So, I would definitely like to get an updated photo. But, I mean, other than that, it'll be a good trip, and I will talk a lot more about that when we get back. Catch you later.
Thanks for watching, and if you liked it, click the subscribe button and leave a comment below. You can also find me on Twitter and a few other places on the web, or support me via Patreon or Ko-fi. Zebra hugs!